If you ever considered buying a fleece blanket and a Christmas inflatable at the same time, I think I've got your product. YouTube, this is Gemmy in transit, and this is a really interesting review. I've actually got the Ralphie from Lowe's this year, 6 feet tall, and this is my first Christmas purchase for 2018. There's some real oddities about this inflatable, and it doesn't look quite like it does on the box. There's a few things I want to go over because this thing is super weird. I actually went to my Lowe's and they had their Christmas stuff out, so I figured I'd make my first Christmas purchase, even though it is, freaking September. But I got to get started early, you know how it goes. So with the box, actually, pull my chair up here. Actually, what they did here is pretty nice. It's a really good-looking box, to be honest. Really nice assortment of colors. You can see it's got the green and red. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, come on. The contrast, that's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I gotta edit that out. So it's actually designed like a card, like a shipping crate. So it says fragile this end up. There's the item number if you want to buy it for yourself. If you want to have the workers get it down from the rafters, that is one way to do it. Give them the item number. So you can see it even features Ralphie's face down there, and if you look at the inflatable, it doesn't even look close to what it looks like. And I'll show you once I get the inflatable out of the box. You'll actually see how just inaccurate it looks. It is 6 feet tall, although it might be, give or take. It does have the light string at the bottom. It's a good-looking box. And the side, same thing. There's the back, just regular Gemmy box or logo. And interestingly enough, if you open it here, and if you're new to inflatables or you haven't seen this year's Christmas lineup, you'll see the double box, and you think that most of these photorealistic inflatables have cheap fans, or as their technical term, squirrel cage. But oddly enough, this has a base fan. And in my opinion, I love the base fans. Don't get me wrong. And this is a weak one, but don't get me wrong. It actually ruins the look of it, and I'll show you why. So essentially, at the bottom, there's nothing but the fan. It's so skinny that only the fan is able to fit there. So essentially, it's just the fan at the bottom, and Ralphie just kind of floats there about, maybe half a foot up from the ground. So, in the snow and all that, it'll look okay, but if you're just on a porch, which it will fit on, or on the ground, it really ruins the look. So I'm going to show you here. We're going to take it over, and we're going to get it out of the box. So bear with me. So you can see there's the top of the box, really some nice contrast in the colors. So we'll get it open here. And I forgot to mention, this retails for $79 at Lowe's, which is, could be cheaper, but I think not a bad price. So you can see inside here, that is the contents. It comes with instructions, of course, and it doesn't come with Lowe's instructions. It actually comes with the generic Airblown inflatable instructions. So we'll set that over there. And the regular stakes and tethers, and of course, this one doesn't come with the light bulb because Gemmy are, they're cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out and give you a little view of it, give you the view of the fabric because this does have the plush fabric, and we'll inflate it and show you guys. So I'll be back in a second. So you can see straight off the bat here, it is small. And of course, like Gemmy does, they don't put the fabric or the plush fabric on the back of the inflatable because, once again, they're cheap. But on the front, it actually has this really interesting fleece fabric. It is not like the typical plush fabric that you'd see on, maybe if you've seen my review of the 5-foot teddy bear. It's a curly plush, and this is more of like a fleece, and it is really, really soft. You can see he has it on his feet there on the bunnies. But he's wearing a onesie. And I'm actually going to unzip it and show you the fan. So another example of Gemmy's cheaper quality changes. This is only equipped with the smallest type of base fan ever produced. This is a model YEF60. So Gemmy doesn't really make any smaller base fans than this. You can see the cat's interested in it. This cat's interested in almost all of my inflatables. But this is the smallest kind of fan they make, and honestly it is very weak for this inflatable. You can see he looks a little cockeyed there. I don't know what his deal is, but okay, I'll zip it up and I will inflate this guy for you. Alrighty, this is take 2 since my iPad hates me. So here we go. Let's plug him in and see what he looks like. So here he goes. Hear that tiny little fan going. And he is already inflated, but as you can see, this thing really, really is poorly designed. It doesn't stand up. and the face is just terrible. There's really not too many good things about this inflatable. It is 6 feet tall, or so they say. Yeah, it's about 6 feet. You can see the face on there is just horrible. And it is almost like two-layered, like they put the face on separately, but it really does feel like a onesie or something like that. It really does feel like real plush fabric. So, back up here and give you guys a view of him with the lights off. There you go. And if you just see that driving by, you're really not going to know what the hell it is. This is really a strange design. And the fan is weak, which is partially why this inflatable sucks so bad, why it doesn't stand up. Really just a poor decision on Gemmy's part. And you can see it just buckles here. And if you push it at all, it'll just fall right over. You can see. And another issue is you can see there's like no fabric on the bottom. It's just the fan. So, and even the zipper's open here, so that would probably make a difference. So let me zip that up real fast. So even with the zipper zipped up, it really doesn't make too big of a difference, to be honest. So even, you know, even with the base fan completely down, it still leans. So I'm gonna pull them up here. It's tiny. It's completely tiny, and really, you know, I wouldn't recommend it. It's a good collector's item, but I don't see these going anywhere anytime soon. They're probably gonna be some pretty bad sellers. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my review of the 6-foot Airblown inflatable plush fabric Ralphie. So, I will get to you guys soon with a new video, and thank you.